Can you tell me about your first show and if there's any memorable moments that happened?
Yes, the first show was a nightmare. I had a wonderful cast. I had great designers because everything was new. It was endless hours of work. I had insomnia. We were running out of money. We finally got the show opened, but we had no money for a security guard. So my husband and I traded off security duty. And actually, we celebrated our first anniversary with a picnic breakfast on the stage as we traded shifts. The show was great, people liked it. The lead actress in the play fell off her bike on her way home from the bar after a show, and she hurt herself and couldn't go on. And we didn't have a replacement or understudies. We still don't have understudies. So I went down to the park and I stood on the stage with the script and I directed it, and I'm trying to remember what blocking I used and trying to stagger around on stage, seeing if I could go on with the script.
There was no doubting the kinetic thrill of being part of the first show in the first company. I was just fresh out of theater school, 2 months out of theater school, and my first gig is playing the first season at Strathcona Park. So that's just and there's a magic around that, and that feels like the summer of '86. And when I came back to direct Servant, again, I completely kind of left my memory of Odyssey Year One behind, concentrated on that, and then once the show was done, I remember thinking, oh, now I remember all those things that we did. So at times I kind of didn't even think about consciously the original version. But coming back to direct it, we had so much fun and built a moat around the stage. I'll never forget actually having water. So we had a bit of Venice as part of the show. It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
And I looked up, and lo and behold, sitting in these empty bleachers was the actress who came second for the role. And then she saw me staggering around on stage and came over. So we looked at each other. It was a moment of fate. She stepped into that role that night. And if she hadn't, we may have had to cancel the show, and that may have closed the theater.